perfect. I will sit here and talk to myself until somebody comes in, which is always fun. Very fun. These lights are insane. I've never had LED lights, and I think I'm going to have a seizure from them. Not good. At all. At all, at all, at all. Phew. Everything's gonna fall down on me. Jesus. There's usually somebody in here that I have no idea who's in here. Shadow Quit. Hi. Hi, sister. How are you? Hi, love. How are you? How are you? How are you? I've never had LED lights, and whoa, talk about like, I don't know, but it's like having those fucking LED lights behind you when you're driving and it's like shining in every fucking mirror in your entire car. That's what those feel like. I'm like, holy crap, I'm gonna have a seizure or something. But they're such a nice white light instead of that yellow. Sorry. How are you, love? Hopefully good. I'm bitching about my lights. These things shouldn't blow or go out. I hope not. My God, they're freaking hugely bright. Okay, my love. Okay, what was it that I saw on the road Wednesday night? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, hold on. I want to know. That sounds really interesting. That is really interesting. Of course, it has to be a really weird shuffle. There we go. Okay, one more good one. That's really interesting, though. That is really interesting. Okay, tell me when to stop, my darling. I swear, those are getting brighter and brighter. Gotcha. Ok, un momento. Hey you, how are you? Okay, so Six of Pentacles. So obviously it was a manifestation of something, I don't know what, but it was a manifestation of something. Some kind of creature. It was some kind of a creature. So what was it that you saw? What did it look like? Like, was it animal-esque? So Queen of Wands. So we do have a lot of lioness energy here. So there is actually something, I mean, I don't know what you saw. A pure white with only legs. Okay, so it would appear that you saw something liminal. So a creature liminal to those times. So what time were you traveling? The Eight of Cups. All right, so yeah, that would definitely tell me that that was something that you did see in between the times. Was it like dusk, beginning to become dusk, or was it like beginning to become midnight, close to midnight? The in-between times. It's like I was transported somewhere. Yeah, you were, just for a split second. But I mean, it was just kind of like you went into it. It was like you just kind of like just suddenly just went, poof. Okay, yeah, it was an in-between time. So it could have been a wished hound. It could have been a hound of hell. It could have been any creature that you are thinking of, but it was protective in nature. We have very protective virtues right here and very, 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 very strong, potent energy from this creature. So have you, yeah, have you sensed anything that it, like, did it follow you back? Do you feel like it did follow you back or anything like that? Or at least its energy kind of tagged along, like gum? Kind of, you see it and you can't get it out of your head. Contact with hounds as well, yeah. So, I mean, you're very well protected. So this, whatever this was, it was a protective measure. It was a very protective unit. It wasn't negative, but not negative. Okay. No, the wish towns are very, very, very protective of lone travelers. So that were you alone? So it was definitely something protecting you from some kind of danger, literally some kind of danger, and it did protect you big time, and I like that. So yeah, the 6, that's the triumph. So yeah, it definitely was. Okay, so what would you associate the horse with? I know that is really a weird. I mean, I'm getting some goosebumps too. What would you associate the horse with? Because the horse would be the vehicle of what you actually saw. So we can connect the horse to different you used to ride. Okay, so that'd be the vehicle. But that's the vehicle of the spirit of what you saw. So that's how it kind of transpired. It went from kind of like, non-shaped, but it actually is like of horse energy. So it would be liminal and it would be definitely particular to your path. But yeah, I mean, that was like, it was like something was looking out for you, something was protecting you. Yeah, almost like that. So something was literally looking out for you. The energy was there. It was manifested. It was beautiful. I mean, that was beautiful. Yeah. So the world, I mean, literally you were protected, and you were in an in-between time. So hence you are going to be protected from, negativity or, anything that's going to come at you or, whatnot. So I wouldn't put it past, you could have actually saw one of the many, guardians that protect us when we travel. I literally just told my ex-girlfriend to knock it off with yelling at me. Oh God. Oh, maybe this, manifestation of whatever this was, this protective entity, manifested in this way to protect you from that. Because we bowled together. I love this. You really did, yeah. It was, I mean, did the energy feel kind of chaotic? Was there a lot of energy going on? And then you were kind of just like, it was just kind of gone as you kind of like went into this other, state. There you go. Yeah, you entered a liminal place. So literally it was like entering a fugi hole, going under in an underground cave. It's literally, you are literally in between. Yep. Yeah. It's like the earth kind of starts to move. Everything kind of just stops. There's like the bubble moment. So I would definitely say that, yeah, something was definitely protecting you. Constructs of a protective measure, 150%. I mean, there's no doubt about that. The Page of Cups, yes. Yeah. So we have the liminal, we have the beach, we have the shoreline, and we have the ocean. That was something very liminal. A creature transforming, shape-shifting creature. Tony bought me my own car. Oh my God, that is incredible. I am so happy for you. Aww. Congratulations. So, yeah, that was definitely a protective measure. Definitely. It was a manifestation of you being in a liminal time or a liminal space. Definitely. Wow. And it just manifested in that form. So it could have been, a shapeshifter of any kind. I do not know what it was, but it is definitely a shapeshifter of some kind that actually did protect you. Manifested and protected you from what actually happened. So there was a lot of energy as soon as you went into that. It could be a little different. Hello, number 2 and number 3. So it can be a little different, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So did you feel good though? Do you feel like it followed you, like at all? There we go. There we go. See, and that's in, relation to old, traditional craft, and that's, that's what I do. So I would definitely say, good. See, now you have another protective spirit with you. So you have another protective construct of some sorts, whatever it was that manifested and is going to shapeshift. So, I mean, feel the energy. Just make sure that you realize and remember that feeling that you had with the specific white, entity or apparition, feel that when it does start to change forms for you in your, if you see it in your home, in your bedroom, anywhere. So it is going to be following you. So I wouldn't doubt it. They have protected me since I was 18. They also scared the, I'm just going to say shit out of my one poly relationship. I love that. I love that. Hi, Gustavo. Hi, brother. Oh my god, that is so cool that you actually got something to protect you. I mean, that was pretty incredible. How do we feel? Because this thing is not going anywhere. It's going to protect you for quite a while. Hello, number 4. Wearable form. Yep, they will show up in any kind of wear forms of any kind, like, oh my god, they werefoxes. Werefoxes, literally a werefox. Have you ever heard of that? Yes, I will. For you, brother, for sure. So, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Werefoxes, I mean, they have so many freaking different kinds. Oh my god. It's in my book. It's literally in my book. I mean, I covered that already, and I'm trying to remember what I wrote about it, and I can't. But they were, I mean, literally like shapeshifters. So it's, skin turning rites and rituals, and the shamanistic way of, it could have been some of your, ancestors shapeshifting, Indian ancestors or Native American ancestors shapeshifting into some kind of a form to protect you. So just remember that feeling of protection when you saw it, when it changes form. So this is interesting because what is that? Alanoquin? What is that? I'm like, what is that? I'm like, I have no clue what that means. That is, I mean, you're very, very protected. Very protected. Algonquin? Oh, Algonquin. Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, you are protected, my love. No Native American tribe. So yeah, the skin turning rites and rituals, and that's a big part of the Native Americans. So I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And I think that's really, really amazing that you got blessed with that. And that you actually got to, encounter that. And it's beautiful. I love it. So yeah, it's going to stick with you for quite a while. It could definitely be of something that, manifested from the ancestors. So they could have came in that form. Big time. I love it. They do. They will shapeshift. Oh, my love. I'm happy for you. That is amazing. That is seriously amazing. How do you feel? Like, bish time to find your backbone moment? And they're always there. They're always going to be there for you. They're always going to help you. It's just that they change forms. They shapeshift. So yes, you definitely encountered a shapeshifter. Which is really interesting. Really interesting. Aw. I love it. I love it. That is awesome. That really is awesome. Yeah, you definitely had some kind of ancestral. I'm really honestly, yeah. My gut is telling me it's ancestral. A manifestation of the ancestors in were form. So, all right, Mr. Gustavo. How are you, my brother? I just bombarded you with pictures earlier. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Candle magic. Okay, do we need an update between you and her? Oh, holy shit, this is also adding up to my first ever experience as well. Yeah, I've noticed that now that I've, really started to delve into Pan, that my panic disorder did come from Pan from a young age. So it's everything is completely adding up as I get older. Okay. Un momento, por favor. It is pretty amazing. I mean, it really is amazing. The things that protect us. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, my brother, tell me when to stop. Going cross-eyed. Hate that. Everybody loves Gustavo. There we go. Okay. Everybody loves you, Gustavo. Well, we have the Six of Wands, so this is actually a triumph of some kind. So, I mean, it could be that she has triumphed over all of her negative emotions. There's a really good possibility that it's going to turn around really quickly. So there's a lot of rapid energy happening, and it's going to come full circle. So, I mean, you're going to experience her benefit. So if she's experiencing happiness and joy, you're going to experience happiness and joy. So, I mean, the Ten of Swords, this is, the negativity that she had, everything going on in her life. It looks like a lot of it has been lifted. So this is the end of a really negative time period for her, and it's time for you guys to actually start to talk. So I do feel that coming. With the Queen of Pentacles, we do have a lot of earthiness, so she's actually grounded herself even more. She's taking time to consider what's going on around her. She's contemplating, life and death, especially with the dad going, what is going on with her dad. But I mean, she's really contemplating and, thinking about what is going on in her life and what is going on between you and her. So, I mean, you're really, in her thoughts big time. So, have you guys talked recently at all? Or is she still kind of ignoring you? Because the Seven of Cups indicates that, yes, you are definitely on her mind. So that would be you. That would be the serpent coming down. So it's indicating you. Big time you. So you're definitely on her mind. I mean, I don't know how much more. But you are definitely on her mind. The Magician. She's ignoring you. Let her. Let her. Because anything that's going to come out of her mouth is negative. So it's because she's realizing, I cannot say this stuff to him. I can't be like that to him. The Magician. She's taking control of her own actions. There we go. She can't be mean to you. She doesn't want to be mean to you. She doesn't want to give that energy off to you. And that's what this is standing for. So, I mean, literally, we are taking the divine roses of compassion and the purity of the lilies, and we're bringing them down. And we are actually alchemically mixing them, and that's actually what is bringing you and her together. So, you and her are really, honestly, getting closer and closer, even though she is ignoring you. She just doesn't want to hurt you. She doesn't want to hurt you at all. So literally with the magic that we're doing, with everything we have been doing, it is literally changing her life for the better, and in turn it's going to help you and her get together. So it's not bad. Not bad. It's good. All good news. Especially with the Magician, we have the King of Pentacles. So, I mean, that would kind of represent you too. So we have the more mature guy, the man with, it's a fair complexion. Not a fair complexion, but, a mild complexion. Not, not white like me. Not white like a toilet. Like the hair. But that would represent you, and that would represent her, seeing you as the father figure in your, her relationship, and, just all that. Yeah, the waiting period is very good because, it's giving her time so that she can adjust herself and she can get, her life under control. So that's the waiting period, is for her to get her life under control, which she's actually doing. So, I mean, it's pretty good. So, yeah, you're definitely on her mind, though. There's no doubt about that you are definitely on her mind. With what we've got going now, yeah. She's not going anywhere. So the Four of Cups does indicate that she's ignoring you because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. So the emotions are big time with the cups. So yeah, she's definitely doing that. Yeah, Azazel, of course, is always in these cards. Definitely with the Four of Cups. So she's ignoring you because of certain, things that she doesn't want you to get hurt by. So she's going to come back with something ridiculous, like you have a wife. You have, whatever on the side. So she's ignoring that. So that's actually for your own benefit, so she doesn't hurt your feelings. She doesn't want to do that. So it's really good. It's coming together nicely, Gustavo. Everything is actually coming together. It's actually, forming. It's been pretty freaking consecutive. All the readings are very consecutive. They don't change much. So it's pretty good. It's actually really good. So, I mean, we have Azazel helping as well. So it's pretty damn good. How do we feel? How do we feel? How are we feeling about this? I think it's really amazing. I think it's really good of her to actually, take into consideration your feelings as well, so she doesn't hurt you. So you don't have to hear, anything like, oh, well, you have a wife. Yeah, she says that, lol, but just now funny, we laugh. Okay, good. Because she should probably know that you don't have a wife. Or a girlfriend on the side. That is good news. That is very good news. Aw, Gustavo. I'm happy for you. This is good. We have good stuff going on, guys. Okay. What would my wear friend like as an offering? Ooh. Un momento. Oh, you? Yeah, I know, me either. Okay. Un momento. Okay, one more good shuffle. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. How are you, love? Okay, my Quinn, tell me when to stop. Good. Oops, sorry, I just got on a roll. We're the Knight of... Oh. Knight of Wands. Alright, so this is energy for the sake of energy. So pretty much use your own intuition is what I'm getting with this one. So, I mean, like, basically, what would you offer them? So outside. So we have the horse again. So what would you offer? What would you offer something like that? What do you think? What does your intuition tell you? What does your gut tell you? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the manifestation of the three. All right, so that is coming together. So adoration, pretty much just adoration, and basically, not worship. We don't worship our, our wear friends. There you go. All right, so like maybe the little seeds and nuts and different things from the woods, something that would suit that personality. So you need to associate what type of personality that was that you did come in contact with, and then possibly if it was an ancestor, which I am kind of picking up on ancestry here, I would definitely give them a little bit of tobacco, especially if it is in the Native American tradition. But I do think that little bits of like seeds and little fruits, like the dried bag of fruit, which is very expensive, so don't go overboard. But I mean, adoration basically and thanks. That's what they want. So like a mutual energy exchange, like in traditional craft, like a holy meal, the hoozle, or the troil rite, which is literally a feast of communion with the gods and the goddesses. Oh, dude, I burn tobacco a lot. I do too, but I mean, it's not the right kind of tobacco. So, I mean, give them tobacco, give them anything like that. Give them berries, nuts, and seeds and different things like that. Grain, candles, all of that. The Knight of Cups, and a little bit of water too. A little bit of water. Hello. But yeah, I would give them just a little bit of water. So just basically, what you think that a wear animal or a wear friend would actually want. So take into consideration the wild. So we have that going on for us. So maybe even like a little pebbles, or maybe like a little space, as a thank you. or like a little note saying, "Oh, thank you." My altars. I have a water bottle on my altars. So I mean, you're actually doing everything right. We have the Queen of Wands again. So yes, this is just basically adoration. So yeah, just genuine thanks and adoration is what they want, and nothing else, nothing more. But the food offerings, definitely a little bit of food, a little bit of drink for, protecting you. You have three. So actually for protection, yeah, I would actually give them an offering back. So just a little energy exchange. So it's not bad. It's really good actually. So just go on what you're thinking, like with your land and your ancestry and how you perceive this being, and just kind of go with your gut and see what you can get. But I mean, the main thing is just, water and bread. That's the main thing right there. And adoration, acknowledgement of what they've done for you, so you can, or they can know that you're, grateful for what they've done for you, which I'm sure they already know. I don't know what that was, but something just like moved behind me. It looks like it's the beginning of a really, really nice relationship with a new guide. So it's not bad at all. How do you feel? I love it. How do you feel about this? It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's really interesting. I love that. That's what I'm actually going into in my book. That's the part I'm editing right now. So I am too. I'm honestly very, very pumped for you. I mean, that's what I'm on editing, but I can't talk. That's what I'm editing in my book right now. Is about the wearer and the weird YWYRD, and the entire oh god, just all of it. Skin turning. Rites of skin turning, when they put the animal masks on and they put the pelts on, and then they become, that animal that comes out, the beast within. And it also could have, it's very interesting because the lore of skinwalkers is so negative. I know, it's very negative. It's really negative with the wish towns too. But it's funny that in Cornwall that, the moms are actually okay with their kids being, outside, because they know that the wish hounds are going to protect their children. But yeah, I completely agree. Yep. The lore, I mean, there's so much negative lore. It's because people get afraid. They see it and they freak out, and that's the first thing that happens. And then it just gets passed on, as negative lore. So it's, it could be a time of reconstruction. Happy goosebumps. I like that. Happy goosebumps. I like it. It's very primal, a very primal energy, and it's very ancestral, and it's very, very Native American, as you can tell by this card. Look at the very background of what's going on. It's almost like hieroglyphs or any kind of like, cave paintings or drawings. So it's pretty interesting. I like that. I like that, my love. That is freaking neat. So yeah, I'm really thinking it is ancestral. We have a little bit, it could, it could be Anubis. I mean, the hounds come in so many different forms, as Anubis, the keeper or the guardian of the underworld. It's just, yep, synchronicity. I love that. How great. How great is that? We are definitely vibing today. We are definitely on that same page, on that same wavelength. I love this. How do we feel, my sis? Hopefully good. Hopefully a lot better. You should feel better, because you have such a powerful, virtuous being. I swear we will meet in person one day. We will, and you're never gonna, I know I am too. I feel really hyper right now. I feel like you need to take an Adderall so I can calm down, but I have coffee. That came out very Boston, very East Coast. My coffee. Yeah, we will. And you're never going to get rid of me, because I will hug you and I just won't let go. So I will either go with you, or you will just kind of stay put for as long as I hug you. I'll grab onto the leg. I'll be like a cat and I'll just grab onto your leg and not let go. In the car too, I'll be like, you calmed yourself down? I felt it. I really felt that. It's like, I felt it in the seat, in my chair. It literally felt like something went. I don't care. I'm still going to wrap myself around your leg so you can't go anywhere. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I can lose a few pounds. What I have to do is just wrap me up. Oh, okay. I will. You can sleep on my bed with me. We can have fun. We can watch movies. And we can relax. And we don't have to take no shit from anybody. And we can discuss. Discuss, and talk about. 4:11, come on now. We'd have so much fun. We would too. Oh my god. Can you imagine the magic we could do? Oh my god. What are you waiting for? 4:11. What's 4:11? This really sexy witch is texting me. A very sexy witch. If you can't tell, I get really, really red. Money, graduation, my height. Oh, you're okay, I gotcha. Oh, you're 4'11"? My mom is the same height as you. So you come up to here on me. Right here. That's where my mom is. She's right here. So I'm like, oh. I really want to hug you now. Oh, I'm gonna have to bend down, crouch down. Hi, Lisa's Life. How are you? Hi, gorgeous. Yeah, I do. I crouch down. I'm like, oh, I give my mom a hug. So yeah, I'm used to that. I'm very used to that. Yeah, I'm used to. They didn't think I was gonna get. You're doing good? Good. We do. We will. We'll have fun too. It will be amazing. I have to do my new growth. Oh my god, that's terrible. That is very terrible. Ugh. I wish people would tell me that. Do your new growth. Get your shit together. Get your life in order. I actually had somebody tell me that. It was the best thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That I agree. That I agree on. Wow. No, it was a joke with me and a friend, a really good friend that I have here in my city. I said something to her and it was hilarious. I said, oh my god, I just feel so, like, worthless today. And she goes, bitch, get your shit in order. Get your life in order. You're a wreck. And it was just the best thing ever, and it snapped me out of whatever I was in. It was just funny. You had to have been there. It was, yeah, you had to have been there, but it was funny. She's like, bitch, get your life in order. You're a wreck. I was like, yes, ma'am. So it made me cheer up. These LED lights, I don't know how much more I can take of these. It's like the lights that are behind you when you're driving and you know, people with those stupid fucking like bluish lights that blind you on purpose, intentionally. I know they all do it. That's what this slew of lights are doing. I mean, that is ridiculously bright for one little light. So I'm just kind of like, it's really hard to look at them, but it makes for a really good video. I was like, wow. Anyways, sorry. I had to share that. Hello, number 3. But yeah, Hi, Lupe. How are you, my love? I'm being blinded. I know everybody's like, Lupe. See? You are loved. Yeah, it's like, wow. It's a bit much. Especially when I plugged them in and then I tried to untangle all of them. It was like strobe lights. I'm like, I had to literally put a Klonopin under my tongue so I did not go into a fucking seizure. It was terrible. Terrible. We do. It's amazing. It's a love fest. It's a love fest. Okay, my Lupe. I'm trying not to look at the light because one bulb is like bright and it's like killing my eye. Hi, my Jasper, my hubby, how are you? All right, my Lupe, what is on your mind, my darling? How are you? How in the hell are you? Oh, Jasper, why? Don't be stressed. Oh, good. Me too, a little bit, though. But I always am on a Friday. And a Saturday. Okay. Legal bitch. I got my oh, you got your medical? Okay. Your spirit. Oh, wait. What was your question, my love? Okay. I got you. Hiccup. I hate hiccups, you guys. Jesus Christ. One more good shuffle. Okay, Melupe, tell me when to stop. It's like an accordion. I'm like, it's an accordion. That did not look good. Okay. Well, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so this is about you. But then I want you to focus about grounding and being... Huh? You jump? So they basically want you to focus on being you. Being with yourself. Being happy with yourself. Again, we're going through the whole thing again. Hello, number 4. Hello, number 5. We're going through the whole, like, you're kind of maturing. Are you getting a little bit better at being in yourself? Like, are you being, I don't know how to say it, more comfortable being with you and with you only? Like, I'm getting more of a sense that you are actually, growing a little bit from what has happened and what you've experienced, and is actually getting a little bit better day by day, maybe second by second. It's like, you got to take it 1 minute by a minute, a second by a second. But it's like you are actually maturing and you are going into your own. So you're coming into your own throne again. It's like you're regaining your power back, and it's like you're being recharged yet again. So you do feel a little bit better. Okay, I mean, this is amazing. This is really good for you. So keep focusing on that work that you're doing big time, focusing on you, focusing on what you need, honoring yourself, devotion to yourself. It sounds funny to devote yourself to yourself, but I mean, we have to. We have got to be devoted to ourselves to be happy. So if number 1 can't be happy, number 2 can't be happy either. And I think that you're actually finding your own happiness. And that is literally what your guides are telling you. And it's pretty incredible because it's all manifesting. Really, it is manifesting. So you're literally becoming the queen that you are. Judgment. Basically, your ascension, your spiritual ascension. So, I mean, what they want you to focus on the most is what is to come. So, what's to come is going to be really, really, I don't think it's going to be as painful as it was before. So, you don't have to worry about any of that. But the growing pains, the spiritual growing pains, will literally feel like pains in your like legs, your body. You'll ache. So, you'll have like maybe headaches and stuff. But you are literally ascending to a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of being. You are becoming a light person, lighter. So you are literally being penetrated biologically, physiologically by your guides. And they're raising you up more and more and more because you've recognized that you have, well, everybody's got issues, with being, alone and with themselves. I do too. Big time, even more so now than ever. I've got to fill you in, Lupe. But I think that they're actually, calling to you and saying, hey, come on, let's work it up. Let's get that work going again. So they're trying to wake you up. The Temperance card. So yeah, they're giving you a very nice balance. It is scary. It's a little scary, but it is scary. There's no buts. It's scary. It's weird. It's a weird process. It's a terrifying process. It can be. With the Temperance card, that tells me that they're going to come in, and if it does get kind of scary and kind of like you're like really unbalanced, they're going to give you that kind of balance or that equilibrium within you. They're going to reharmonize the energy within your body. So that is what the Temperance card is telling me. So if you do feel a little bit out of sorts, open a window. That's what I do. I mean, even if it's like 12 degrees, I open my window and I just let some fresh air come in, even if it's really, really cold. I just saw an orb. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but if you did, screenshot it at 4203. But I do feel like that they're going to come back into you and they're going to rejuvenate and revitalize, and they're going to lift you back up from where you were on the ground. So you're literally becoming your queen again. So I like this. You got to get that sassiness. Be sassy. Get sassy. Don't take no shit from any man. So that's kind of the mentality that I'm getting from your guides. It's a very feministic, like kind of outlook. But the Temperance that's what's most needed when we spiritually evolve, or any kind of a spiritual ascension. Is ridiculously painful because we're not going through a dogmatic religious experience. We are going through a spiritual experience, which is completely different. My God, and it hurts. So the Temperance card is really, really good that you have that, because without Temperance, we would just kind of probably blow up. I don't know. But the Two of Cups. So this is you coming together with yourself. This is you coming to, it's hard. It's hard. That's you coming together with yourself. Your inner feminine and your inner masculine, they're finally being integrated, and you're realizing your potential worth, some of your worth. So it's like, okay, now Lupe doesn't see herself so negatively. That's the good thing. That's a really good thing right there. You are creating something even better for yourself. So you're redoing yourself. You're being forged in the fires, alchemically being rebuilt up yet again. And that is indicated too by that Two of Cups. So the emotions, everything that's going on, it's going to get better and better and better day by day. A lot better. We have the Death card. Shit. Sorry, guys. So we definitely have a death of the old self and a rebirthing of the new self. So we have that sun. We have to see that sun coming. You said that you do see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel now? Is that what you told me the other day? Or was it last week? I don't know. I go live like every day. When did I tell you that, or ask you if you see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel? Because that is your light at the end of the tunnel. That's coming. The end of the old Lupe, the beginning of the new, it's already here. You're rejuvenating and what is that? The regenerative force is actually working with you. So now we have the new moon. This is perfect for you to plant those seeds up here of what you want to manifest. There we go. Look at that. Oh, my Lupe. This is making me so happy for you. So yes, definitely do continue to do this. I mean, don't stop. Do not stop. This is incredible. This is very incredible for you. Monday. What a Monday. What happened? Oh, when I read for you? I don't remember. I do not remember, but yeah, this is definitely the death of your old self. And the rise, you're literally rising out of the ashes like the phoenix. And a huntress and a lioness. And like a ferocious goddess. So embrace that. Embrace those qualities of the ferociousness of the goddess. really embrace it, especially if you're reading The Secret History of Lucifer. That should be of more empowerment to you, a lot more empowerment to you, especially when it's toppling the male patriarchy. Sorry, I get a little feminist. The Hanged Man. You're gonna learn more about yourself than you've ever learned before, my darling. You have so much coming. You have a totally different worldview coming. And that's what the Hanged Man is. So really right now, you're kind of just there. Good. Are you really? Are you really like, are you content? I know we can't be happy 24/7. I know we can be joyful, most of the time, but I don't think that anybody can be happy 24/7. I think that we have to actually, be joyful. We have bursts of happiness, but we experience like a lot of joyfulness, which is weird. I don't know why I thought of that. It's therapy. But yeah, you're going to be coming into your own, and you're going to be realizing abilities and, things about yourself that you never realized before. So you're going to look in the mirror one day and it's going to be like, wow, look at her. That's the end goal here. So your guides have a lot of work to tell you to do while they're on your side with this work that you're doing. Good. Oh, that makes me feel so good. I think of you every night. I'm just like, oh, Lupe, please. When I light my candles for the Baka, for the goddess, I'm like, please, just, go to Lupe, hug her, give her hugs, give her love, make her see her self-worth, make her see what a wonderful person, a beautiful person that she is. I always do that every single night. And then I mean to text you, but I get so stoned, and then I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember anything, and then, yeah. So how do we feel about this? Hopefully better. Ouch. Hopefully better. Yes. Yeah, I will do one more for you, Jasper. Of course. So yeah, I'm proud of you. That's all I gotta say is I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. So, we feel good? Oh, you don't have to thank me. You don't have to thank me. You're the one that's doing the work. Yeah, I'll read for you, Jasper. Of course. Sorry, ashes. I hate ashes anywhere. Drives me insane. Oh God, I looked at that one light. That one LED light that's like glowing, like that one. Each one glows that big. I'm like, E.T. Phone home. Okay. Oh, your job, Jasper. Un momento. That was a really funky shuffle. Okay. Okay, one more good one. Okay. Okay, hubby, tell me when to stop. They're like accordion. It's like a giant accordion, you guys. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands. All right, so this is energy for the sake of energy. I think that you have way too much going on right now with yourself. So I think you're really overthinking a lot of things. I really honestly do. This means excess. What is it in excess? What is it that's in excess? Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's the higher up. So the higher up has noticed something in excess. There's more. It's like there's more of something. There's too much. It's like there's too much, but it's been corrected. So it's like there's energy coming at you from literally from your own mind. You're thinking it and you're overthinking it, but it's like the higher up, she has came in and she's corrected it already. I don't understand the excess. I feel like I have to put my yearly budget for my lab is, okay, that's a lot of money, but I went over, but okay, my boss is really angry about it. Okay, I do feel like, that explains the energy for the sake of energy. Jesus. That's not a negative. I mean, that's not really a bad thing. You're not going to lose your job. You are not going to lose your job. But I mean, I do feel like that you're going to get a talking to. I do feel like that you're going to get a lecture. And I do feel like that you're going to get some kind of course, I don't know, or, a lecture in how to actually, budget for your lab work. Eight of Swords. All right. So no, I do not feel like you're getting, you are the only person that can bind yourself. So you're binding yourself up right now. So don't do that because you're not going to lose your job. You're too much of an asset for them to lose you. If they lose you, they're going to lose a lot more than just what you went over. So no, the higher up, I do feel like that she came in and she's fixing things. Or did she already fix it? Did she adjust things or did she fix things? I mean, this is the only thing that you freaking ever really made a mistake about. I mean, it's not your fault. So, I mean, they've got to understand that. I have a broad review. She has no power on the board. They want to freeze my projects until next year. Oh my God, are you serious? So, I mean, that kind of a backlash though. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of fitting with the Eight of Wands or Swords. You're not going to lose your job. You're not going to lose it at all. I do not feel like that at all. I do not feel like that at all. The Page of Cups. Okay, so that's your messenger card, and that's basically with the emotions. The fish to me would represent currency. So yeah, you're gonna face penalties for what had happened. That's the most you're gonna face. What you just said, your projects froze. I don't think that they're gonna be froze forever. Put me in. Okay, so you're being okay. So I feel like that this is the worst. This is the worst, and right now you are your own worst enemy right now. So that is us. I mean, that is us when we, get sent home. We get put on leave just because we did something, a minor. I mean, it was pretty, that's pretty big, but you didn't mean to do that. And I mean, it's pretty evident here too with the cards. So you are giving what you've gotten. So you're paying for it already. So there's really not much more. The Ace of Wands, that's the new potential of energy when you go back. And I think it's going to be a fresh start. I think it's going to be this time up, off is going to give you a chance to kind of really think about what you did. And I know you are. I know you're kicking yourself for what you did, and I know you're beating yourself. So stop it, my hubby. But yeah, I think it's going to be a better mindset when you go back. It's going to be a better, a better understanding of what is going on. So it's going to be like, okay, so she was upset, so she's going to be like, okay, Jasper, okay, calmly, let's go through this and see what happened and what we can do. We are experimenting on people, of course. I'd rather spend money to keep the subject safe, but what I will do for 4 months. It's going to be, you're paying the price right now. So this is the worst that's happening. This is the worst. So the worst is here. It's right now. So once you do get back, though, I do feel like, yes, definitely, it's going to be a lot better because you're going to be learning a lot more, especially with the whole, budgeting thing, which is really, 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 it's tough. The Hierophant. All right. I kind of want to say that this is a really unorthodox way of her going about something, and she's kind of playing, favorites, and she's biased because she likes you. Not like that, but she wants you there. She knows you're an asset. So the Hierophant would literally be, you're getting a special kind of a treatment. The project's canceled. See, you're getting a little bit of a special treatment, so I would actually be very grateful for that. I would be grateful for just being sent home and not being fired, but I mean, when you go back, I think everything's going to be okay. I feel like it's going to be okay. My gut tells me it's going to be okay. The cards look good. You know what you did wrong. You know, it wasn't your fault intentionally. It's not like you did that on, purpose. Nobody's going to do that on purpose, especially with what you're doing. But I mean, yeah, this is a very unorthodox way of saving your butt. So she did, yeah, pop in and she saved you because she favors you. But don't let anybody else know that she favors you. You know what I mean? Don't let people know that she favors you because she really favors you a lot. I had hella worried about my review. See, I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. It's going to, nope, Two of Pentacles or Two of Wands. It's going to be a better thing. So, I mean, they are reviewing you. And it's going to be, you have so much potential that they won't get rid of you. You're too much of an asset. You bring too much for them. Even if with this, little mishap, you're not going to lose your job. You're not. You're safe. I honestly think you're safe. I do. And you don't, I feel special. Just feel special that you're being treated, differently. That you're, that's it. Yeah, I know it is a lot of money, but still, but you're still, a human life doesn't have a price. But I mean, it's a very unconventional way of her, favoring you over other people and other workers. Because if she said anybody else would have been fired, yeah, she sees something in you that, yeah, you don't. She sees your potential. She sees inside. And that's really good. So do not, I mean, it's going to be okay. Don't freak out about it. Don't dwell on it. Be like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. Don't let me lose my job. You're not. You're not going to lose your job. The worst is happening right now. The worst that could happen now is the review of you. Maybe a mark, something of that sort. But it's not going to be like, oh, you're going to lose your job or anything like that because of your little mishap. She wants me to go back to college and get my... Huh? So she wants to help you with that? Do you see how she's favoring you? Above other people, above other workers? This is her favoring you. I wouldn't be surprised if your job helped you get back to college. The Hanged Man. A totally new view of everything. New knowledge, gaining new knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment. College courses, possibly. They value you way too much, my hubby, for you to actually go anywhere. So I wouldn't think anything of it. I honestly wouldn't. Don't be freaked out. Don't be afraid. Just go with it. You've already, you've done what you did. It's okay. It's over with. And it's going to be okay. I promise. I really honestly feel like it's going to be perfectly okay. How are we feeling? Because you're favored. That is why, though. Just remember that, because you're favored by her. And yeah, she values you. And she's kind of like, it's like she took you under her arm. So, I mean, it's okay that you made a mistake. Everybody does. Trust me, everybody does. How are you feeling, though, about this? Don't be your worst enemy right now, please. Please. Give yourself a break. Don't beat yourself up. I mean, I would too. But I mean, everything looks really promising and it looks really good. Are you still there, hubby? I'm sorry. I just kept going and going and going. I know it feels so strange to be a student. I spend all my time working and I'm annoyed 4 months. I'd be so behind on my projects. They were making progress. See, I still think everything will be okay, though. But I mean, this is the price that you pay, the toll that you pay for that mishap. So it could be a whole lot worse, though. Just think of it that way. This could have turned out disastrous. Like she said, that you could have been fired, and they didn't. That's because, yeah, she favors you. So don't forget that she does favor you. Like the teacher's pet, I like that. This is a really good position for you. You're in a really good spot, though, with her. Oh, God. The lights just flickered off of my cigarette holder, and it like a strobe light. I have no clue. I honestly do not know. That is up to you. That's up to you, my hubby. That's all up to you. And I promise it won't be bad. It won't be bad. You could start, I don't know, you could start a YouTube channel. You could start doing, working on your magic. You could, I mean, Really anything. Anything that you want. So you have a lot of free time now. You can just do whatever you want to do. So it's really honestly not too bad. Just think of it this way, you could have been fired. And you did not get fired. And that makes me really happy because you're favored. So yeah, it pays to be the special one. It pays to be the pet. The favorite. Because you got off easier, a lot easier than anybody else would have. So this is what I'm really liking about the entire situation, is that you got off a lot easier than anybody else would have. How do you feel though, my hubby, about this? It shouldn't be bad. I mean, when you go back, it should not be bad. Ouch. Going numb, guys. But yeah, I would not worry. My whole life is work, and I guess lack of routine will kill me. My coworkers hate me because I always have lunch with my boss. See, there you go. You're the favorite. You use that to your advantage as much as you possibly can. And she's using that as, to her advantage to keep you there. So, who cares if they hate you because you have lunch with them? Screw them. You're the one that's, look what's going on. Ouch. So don't worry, my hubby. Don't worry. That was weird. Oh my god, I hate hiccups. They hurt. So how do we feel about the reading? You got off pretty good. You made it pretty clean. Pretty. I don't know what that was. Probably a piece of fuzz. You got off very, very, very clean. And I like that. I like that she favors you because that makes me very happy because you're going to be able to keep your job. And you won't lose it. But the 4 months, I do not know what to tell you to do. I wish I knew. I do. I wish I did know, but I don't. Or I would tell you. Be like, okay, Jasper, you can do this for this. She is certain I give her company something groundbreaking in science and just going to be insane with the free time. Oh, hubby. You'll be okay. I promise. Always got me to talk to. I know you're like 8 hours ahead of me, maybe. Or behind me. I don't know. If you're yesterday or tomorrow for me. But you got off pretty well. So just be very, very thankful for that. I mean, really thankful that you got off that good. A lot of people will not get off that good. Thank the gods. Thank the gods. Oh. That was a stressful reading. That's very stressful. I'm picking up on you, Jasper. Calm down. Take a bath. Take a nice hot bath with salt and lavender. For me. Because I will not get in my bathtub. I don't like jets. They freak me out really bad. I love you, though. It doesn't change the way I feel about you. I'm just very happy that you are. She's doing this for you. I mean, that's pretty incredible. That really is incredible. So don't worry. Don't worry. Just remember, you're the teacher's pet. Screw anybody else who doesn't like it. Fuck them. Because you're amazing. And that's it. Shit. Alright, guys. I gotta get going because I gotta go to the vet. I gotta go to the vet for my dog. Not for me. I gotta go get his injections. So, two big shots today for him. Oh my god. He is so expensive. Like $500 last week. In him. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So. Do we feel okay though, Jasper? I know she just deeply enjoys my company. Okay, enjoy your day. Aw, see? I love that. I love that. I'm so happy that she sees that in you, that she sees the good in you. Aw. Well, message me. Message me tonight and we'll talk. Magic. Anything. Anything you want to talk about. You see me online always. I'm just online. Just sitting here, floating. literally. So just text me or, yeah, whatever, message me. Pincushion? I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get my dog's injections. The shots. So I will be back on tomorrow. Yeah, do some magic. But message me. Let me know what's going on. Talk to me. I always talk to you. So I'll always be there for you. But alright, guys, I really gotta get to the vet. And I think my road is closed because they're doing fucking construction again. So I've got to fight that. Maybe I can sneak through again. Probably not. But okay, I really gotta go, guys. So I love you guys. Jasper, just message me tonight and we'll talk. And yeah, everybody please be safe, stay healthy, all that good stuff. Don't get sick. And just remember, Jasper, that you're lucky. You're very lucky. So, okay, I gotta go, guys. I love you all very, very much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's my ex. Bye, guys.